So it is Manchester away game against Arsenal, a game which many people, not just Manchester United fans, but also all football fans in general, feels like it will be a game that will decide if Manchester United will be in the title race or not. As Manchester United fans, tell us what you feel about the game.
Um, Manchester United, or rather, let me say, Arsenal versus Manchester United games have never been easy of late. It is a match that normally comes with surprises. Though understand, of late, Man United has not won at Emirates. Of late, it has always been a draw or a win in favor of Arsenal. We are also getting to this match at a time when Manchester United is fairly on form. Arsenal as well are fairly on form. They are, in the title race. They are leading the Premier League, 5 points clear of, someone in the second position. That is Manchester City. So, well, I don't know. We'll just wait and see. Of course, I really wish that Man United can do well, because if we do well, then we'll be at 42 points and we'll be 5 points behind Arsenal.
Yeah.
And assuming that Manchester also City wins against Wolverhampton, they will be 2 points behind Arsenal. And that, of course, will now start exposing the weaknesses of Arsenal as a team, whereby the team leading for 19 matches is not a problem, but now we are getting to the second half of the Premier League matches. I would call it round 2, that will now decide everything. So if we are getting to that level and you are only 2 points ahead of someone in the second position, and there was a time you were clearly 9 points clear of Manchester City, then Arsenal should be really worried. So if I really wanted to have good chances of taking that league for 2022-2023, then Arsenal, it is a must-win game for them. But Man United being what it is, because Man United, whether it is on form or not, when it comes to Arsenal, there are usually issues. Yeah, there are usually issues. When they are not on form, that is the day you will now find United coming up. And in fact, even as we speak today, it is only Manchester United that has beaten Arsenal this season. The rest have been just draws and wins, save for United, which was able to beat Arsenal at Old Trafford. That was on September 4th. It will also be remembered by those who were watching the EPL fans of 2005, those seasons, that it is Manchester United that broke the unbeaten record, the long unbeaten record for Arsenal. I think it was 49 matches or so, I can't remember. But it is Manchester United that ended that unbeaten, run, and it was very painful. Man United basically has done so many weird things to Arsenal, which any Arsenal fan wouldn't want to remember, especially the old ones.
Okay.
They may not apply to the teenagers of today or the ones in the millennials. Yeah.
So now that we know Casemiro was suspended and he'll not be available on today's game against the Arsenal, who do you think will be a suitable replacement in your midfield?
Maybe, of course, we have no choice. Maybe Scott. What I appreciate is the fact that Casemiro just came in August, and notwithstanding his current form, notwithstanding his immense contribution that he has, offered to Man United, and every time he's on the pitch, we have beaten Arsenal without Casemiro. In August, Casemiro had noted. By the time we were coming to play, to host Arsenal at Old Trafford, Casemiro's work permit was not yet ready, so he did not play, and we won.
So you...
Yes, I'm really optimistic that if we were to win that match, we do not have to necessarily, depend so much on Casemiro, whether he is in or not. Of course, his absence will be felt, but I do not think anyone should say Man United will not win that match because of Casemiro.
Casemiro is not available.
Yes, it has been done. It has happened before.
Yeah, because again, I remember last time Manchester United won against Arsenal, and Gabriel Jesus was there.
Yes.
And now Arsenal,
there.
Gabriel Jesus is not available.
Yes. So are we going to be told that now Arsenal will not? Now it will be a thorough beating for Arsenal because Jesus is not there.
available.
Arsenal might even win
Yeah.
without that Jesus. They've been winning games.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that we know Arsenal and Manchester United game is not always easy, which players do you think they will be good for your first 11 team to start against Arsenal?
Of course, the people who have to be there. Rashford.
Those are the key players maybe
Yes.
for Manchester United.
Yes. I'm not sure whether this new player who is on loan, Woodcoast. What is the name?
Where Ghost?
I'm not sure whether. I'm not really sure of what he can do on that pitch. Again, sadly, we don't have Martial. He's still on an injury list. He might not appear.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but we expect Rashford to be there and hopefully he will score. Bruno, Christian Eriksen. I don't know whether Fred will start. Fred and McTominay.
Yeah.
Now that Casemiro is not
Casemiro
there.
is out, yeah.
Yeah, so
Defense.
De Gea, Shaw, Malaysia,
Varane.
And
Martinez.
Martinez.
Okay, so that's the lineup.
Or Wan
you think?
Bissaka.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's the lineup you're very sure like they will at least
Yes.
fight with Arsenal.
Yes, but of course, Ten Hag is the last man to make those decisions, so we'll wait.
Okay, so we know maybe Manchester United, hopefully they'll win this time because we know this is the game that will actually decide if Manchester United are in the title race or not. Who do you think will score goals
And
for your team?
not only Man United, even, this is a game for Arsenal to win. And if they don't, then
They have to
I might now
forget
start betting that Arsenal will not win this league.
if they
Because
win.
when you are 2 points ahead of a team like Manchester City, the biggest problem with Arsenal is that, yes, they may be having the passion to play, but that desire to win cups is not really there because there is not a single player there who has won serious cups, who is like, he is hungry
to win
a cup, who has an experience of how to maintain that lead for someone to win a cup. When you come to Man City, they've been winning it before. In Man United, they've been kind of brave enough, like they've had that feeling. They have felt the need of bringing in some players who have won before, like Varane at Real Madrid. He knows what it
Casemiro.
means to win. Casemiro,
Yeah.
he might not be there today, but there is his influence.
Yeah.
Yes, and if we even have people like De Gea who won a Premier League, notwithstanding how long it's been over 10 years, I think.
Yeah.
But the fact is, he won. So, and of course, people like Anthony who won the Dutch league. Yeah. So at least they know what it means to win. Now, so the problem with Arsenal, if they lose it today, if you are 2 points clear of a team like Manchester City, you should be very worried.
Yeah.
And mind you, they have a game in hand.
And I think there is
With that
pressure at Arsenal because we've seen of late they're signing new players. Like they are really trying to fix their striking force because we saw the other day they have already bought something like 3 players within 2 days.
Yeah.
Which means there is that pressure in the team and they feel like they should be doing more.
Yes.
To fight for the title.
It is because we are getting to the second round and they know very well that this is now where those experienced teams, you will know a team that is experienced. You can be able to separate an experienced team with that one that is completely not prepared to do anything. So, in fact, teams like now Newcastle, such a team that has been dominating for quite some time, you'd find it in the second position, third position, top 4. Basically, this is now the time when, top 4 will now start. The real top 4 teams will now start appearing based on experience. And you should not be surprised when you see a team like Newcastle now going back to where they belong. Yeah, in the fullness of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think Rashford will score again?
Rashford should be able to score. But for me, I put it, first of all, a goal. I don't bet though, but if I were to bet, there would have to be a goal on both sides.
Okay.
That is, Arsenal will score, Man United will score. Now the winner will be decided based on who will score. Yes.
Okay.
But so on that side, Bukayo Saka.
Rashford on Manchester
There is
United
Edin
side.
Kitaya, something like that.
Getcha.
Yes.
Getcha.
Yeah. So, and Rashford on our side, Bruno has also been doing well for quite of late. There was a time he was a very serious, scoring machine. When Cristiano came in, I don't know, something's happened. Bruno was no longer scoring.
But I
So
think for now he's
yeah,
coming back to that.
I feel he's coming back. So he may score or give an assist. Yeah, so we shall see, but we really hope.
That Manchester United.
Yes. And at the end of the day, may the best win. May the best team win.
May the best team win.
Yes.